Hello and welcome to another live stream. Today once again we play Agerskov Modification. We've mixed up the teams a little bit, so I'll be taking Station 1 and ambulances and fire services from the outside. Lasse will be taking Station 3 along with the police and the fire chief, and Fyodor will take Station 2 alongside with the first responder and the technical department. We are ready and in game, so we're just gonna have to wait for the next call. Just like yesterday, we will all be available here to talk. I'll be talking directly and the two others will be talking through Discord. Og så også lige pænt goddag til de danske seere. Vi spiller Agerskov Mod her igen. Vi har byttet lidt om på holderne, så jeg kører station 1 her som brand og ambulance, samtidig med at køre brandassistance fra de andre byer sammen med ambulancer. Lasse han har fået station 3 heroppe, fordi han kedede sig i går sammen med indsatslederen og politiet. Og så har vi Theodor, som spiller som station 2, imens han også har first responderen og autobiler. We got a question if we want to showcase some of Odense modification. We've actually been talking about doing it, and I think that once we're done with this live stream, we will probably go for about an hour. Then we will boot up for some Odense modification afterwards when we're ready. And there will be no gameplay because we're not at that state yet, but it will be possible for us to show some features and some of the map and some stuff like that. But it all depends on Shady Lasse. It's his project.
Building on fire, caused by electrical appliance short-circuiting. Extinguish all fires and if... necessary, treat all casualties and take them away.
Alright, so our first fire is this building fire over here in Station 2's area. That means that Fyodor will be responding with the engine and the ladder. Oh, sorry, engine and tanker, and then Lasse will be responding with the fire chief. Alongside with some police units. So we already have the fire chief going off here, alongside with the police unit, and then the fire officers are pulling into the station right now. So at the moment, Lasse is sitting and talking about what units are currently responding. He's arguing whether he should call in Station 1 already now, or if he should wait until he arrived.
So we got Station 2 arriving now, and I think we can go ahead and send another engine and tanker from Station 1.
And we're gonna need an ambulance, code 3 as well. We got a person trapped in the garden behind the house, so we're gonna need an engine and a tanker and an ambulance.
Yeah, right there. Station 1 responding, engine tanker.
Station 2 sending ambulance.
How is the sound today? Can anybody tell us that?
Ambulance is arriving.
Attention, there are reports of a fire, probably caused by a discarded cigarette. Extinguish all fires.
So we have station 2 right here, getting ready for the next call. So this is gonna fill up some more water in the tank, and then they're ready. And down here on station 1, we also need to put some more water in the different vehicles, and then we're also ready for another call. Somebody is asking about the water capacity. We've been trying to make it as realistic as possible. So all the engines have 2,800 liters of water, and the tankers has 8,000.
Attention, traffic accident.
But we still need some tweaking on it, because at the moment we have tried to also make it realistic. So the time it would take to empty a tank would be the same as in real life, which is a bit too long for emergency 4. So we still have to do some tweaking. It actually means that right now there's way too much water in the tanks. So Leslie just gave me an assistance call for ambulance from station 1, because we don't know how many people are injured. So I just paged in the 2 ambulance personnel, and then they're gonna respond. And the firefighters will just go home. There's nothing more for them to do right here.
And again, like yesterday, the tow truck will be responding code 3 as well, since it's a very busy road, so we need to get it cleared as fast as possible.
We can still do it! We can still do it! Yes!
So the ambulance crew from station 2 just revived the passenger that was laying on the outside. Which just showcases how quick you have to be sometimes in this mod. You don't always have a lot of time to react on.
We decided that up on station 3 it should be the tender that has jaws of life. Mainly because these tank engine models do not have a whole lot of equipment space, so we just decided to put it on the tank and on the tender instead. So for station 2 and for station 1 there will be jaws of life on the engine, but station 3 has it on the tender.
A forest fire has broken out. Stop it spreading and put out all the
Okay, so it
fires.
seems we have a forest fire right now. So station 2 will be responding with the engine and the tanker, and does Lasse want anything else?
We're gonna need an engine and a tanker on the south side of the fire as well, from station 1.
Do you want it the south side or west side?
Head towards south side, and then just attack from the railroads and towards the fire, and we got station 2 attacking from the north.
They have got to go all the way around.
This time is where you assess where this fire can spread to, and if you look on the map, you can see that on the south side there's not a lot of dangerous elements to it, but if it continues to spread north, it's going to hit into the construction side of where we have people working and vehicles at. So in order to maintain the fire, we're going to hit it from the north first of all, and then we're going to have some units heading towards the south side. And as you can see, it's spreading on towards the west side, so we're going to dispatch the fast response unit from station 1 along with the engine from there, and I'm going to call the engine from station 3 as well.
Vehicle fire caused by a technical defect. Extinguish the fire and if necessary, treat all casualties and take them away.
I'm gonna send the fast response unit to the vehicle fire. Car fire under control, just need some tow trucks up here.
Yeah, the tow truck's gonna be en route code free.
So this is actually the brand new tow truck for the modification. This was not in version 1.0, we made this one for version 1.1. It's a brand new, more alternative version of the tow truck that is not that common in Denmark.
Attention! Traffic accident. Attend to all casualties and take them away.
First ambulance on the scene.
A forest fire has broken out. Stop it spreading and put out all the fires.
Okay, so we have another forest fire. So Station 1 is just gonna respond with the fast response unit, then the tanker and the engine. Alright, so minor forest fire. We're just gonna put it out. No need for further assistance. Alright, so we've got a question if there's going to be patrol option for police vehicles, and yes, that will be added eventually. It's on our to-do list. But we did not have time to do it yet.
So we'll just be sending the chief home, as there isn't really anything for him to do there anymore.
Medical emergency. Report of a circulatory collapse. Treat and take the victim away.
Oh. Mm.
Fire caused by faulty electrical appliance. Take care of the fire.
Oh, so we have another building fire over here by Station 2. And this might actually be an interesting one, because it seems that there's quite a lot of vehicles around there that will be exploding very soon. And we might also have a couple of injured people just around. So maybe we should just call assistance right away from Station 1. I can see Fyodor just sitting there in the distance, just notching. I think he wants some help. So I'm gonna page in Station 1 again, and then they will come for assistance.
Hvor går det galt?
Good boy here.
Okay, so what's happening right now is that we have come to the conclusion that this fire is going to be rather large, so we have called in basically all fire stations. We also have a FEMA on the way to hopefully give us some assistance, and then Station 1 is attacking from the north alongside with Station 3, and then we have Station 2 fighting the fire to the south. A big fear here is actually that some of the exploding vehicles might injure some of the people at the party over here.
Attention, traffic accident. Attend to all casualties and take them away.
Okay, so we just got in another call. Now Station 1 is responding with the fast response unit, Station 3 is responding with their rescue unit, and then Station 3 up here is responding with their host tender.
Attention, there are reports of a fire, probably caused by a discarded cigarette. Extinguish all fires.
Okay, and what just happened now is we had the traffic accident up north that Dima helped with, and we just received the reports of a structure fire as well. Now our vehicles is quite unorganized because we've used our men in so many different areas, so we're not really sure what we have in which vehicles. But yeah, we'll just see what's gonna happen. We are trying to maintain the fire here, and as you can see, we got the battalion chiefs from both the fire department and the police and an ambulance on scene now because there might be some people inside the building that could be injured. So we got enough to attend to here.
So what just happened here that you might not have noticed is that the fire crew from Station 1 just rescued out 3 people from the building, which is also a possibility here in Agerskov. 1.1 is that some of the buildings at random are actually open buildings where you can have people trapped inside during fire, so you need to put that into consideration as well.
Okay, so it seems that we're getting pretty organized now. I think we got a control over all vehicles. Station 1 is lined up with almost all vehicles here on the east side, trying to battle the fire. And then we have Station 2 from the left. Lasse, should we get in another engine to battle some of the fire more to the southwest area? Because Station 1 still has 1 engine ready.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and dispatch that one.
A forest fire has broken out. Stop it spreading and put out all
Okay, so we have
fires.
another forest fire right now. So we're gonna page in Station 3, make a respond, and then maybe Lasse will call in assistance from maybe Skipus or Dima, depending on what he wants. And up here to the north we have a large forest fire going on also, with Station 3 and Station 2 is currently battling. Hello, nice fella.
Attention! House fire due to an imploded TV set. There are injured. Extinguish all fires. Attend to the casualties and take them away.
Alright, so we just got another fire up here, and Fyodor is insisting that this is his area, so he's just gonna spawn up there with his tanker along with his engine. And we have an injured person up there too, so he's also gonna send out an ambulance. And Station 1 is just gonna wait at the station standby, just in case they are needed up there. Thank you very much, Nasil 01. Oh, whoa, did you see that? Firefighter down, it seems. Hello, Math 27. Oh, sorry, Math 477M. Thank you for following us. Our station 1 here is just gonna send an engine and a tanker over to assist station 2 for their larger fire with gas bottles and multiple explosions.
Attention, traffic accident.
To answer the question how long it will take before it's released, we cannot answer that at the moment because there's no release date. We work as hard as we can to get it finished, and we are almost there, but we still have a couple of minor fixes we need to make before we can release it, so it will still be some time, but we're getting there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we've been streaming for about an hour now, and all our major calls are out, so I think we're gonna stop the live stream right here. Then we're gonna prepare for the next live stream, which is gonna be Shady Lasse. He's gonna show you some of the new map for Odense Modification. But we will go offline for a bit, and then we will set it up, and we will be back afterwards. So thank you very much for tuning in for this live stream, and we hope to see you again for the next one.